Rise and grind, dog family, what it do? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Friday, payday. Straight up, man. We got a lot to discuss today. We got some hot topics, man. It's going down, man. I had a few DMs yesterday that I'm gonna bring to the show today just to see what, your take on the situation is as well. But yeah, it's going down, man. Rise and grind, everybody. Share the live to your local breeder. Share the live 10 times. Straight up. Top of the morning, gumbo, rise and grind. Oh, I gotta go do something real quick. I'm gonna prop y'all up for a hot second. Give me just a second. Let me go grab something. Yeah, y'all see what's going on, man. Yeah, we get into that set. All right, I'm back, man. I'm back. My bad.
Top of the morning, my brother.
Rise and grind, bro. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's the Bully Breakfast Club, man. Hosted by your dog, Playmate Kennels, and my guy, Unique Bullies, man. This is all powered by the Wolf Pit. What's going on, dog family?
What's going on, y'all? Top of the morning, everybody. Global, what's going down? How y'all doing today
Right.
on this
Friday,
wonderful
payday.
Friday? What? You feel me? You got that check?
I'm just rolling in straight up.
What?
So, man, check this out, man. Last night, I got a DM. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but I am gonna put the situation out there. So he asked me.
Okay.
He said I had did a breeding with a guy. Basically, he collected his stud fee for his stud. The guy had a litter of 6. No, he had a litter. They were 6 weeks old. He had his paperwork, his registration, all that. They did the whole process, and the whole litter dies at 6 weeks old. Does the individual that lost the puppies get a repeat breeding?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Now, remind you,
That's tough.
the dogs were 6 weeks old.
That's what I'm saying. They were 6 weeks and they already registered. They already put
Yeah.
in the system and everything.
Yeah.
They already got
Yes.
paperwork and all of that. Yeah, that's a tough one, bro. I mean,
I
like,
see it. I see a lot of people in the comments talking about
I mean, I,
no. They talking about it's over. They saying it's over, bro.
I mean, I could definitely see it from that point
Okay,
of view as well. You feel me?
OTF Bullies
But it's
says
like,
yeah. OTF Bullies, why would you say yeah?
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it can go both ways, bro. Because I mean, like, you can do a repeat, and that'll be good customer
Right.
service on your part. You feel me? Because it's like, all right, well, fine. Technically, I mean, if we want to be technical, the pups ain't really lived to be sold.
But my question,
You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no point for it to be sold. There was nothing you couldn't give no puppy away, nothing like that. So I mean, like, I would if
yeah.
I would do a repeat, but that'll be the last repeat. What you get is
Okay,
what you get.
this is would be my way of going about this. First and foremost, I would have to know how these puppies died. Yeah, I would
That's
have to
another
know for
part too.
sure. I would have to know how these puppies died. I think that would basically make my decision on how I would go. Now, I wouldn't do a repeat breeding just flat out because for the simple fact these puppies made it to be 6 weeks old. So technically, you're supposed to give your puppy shots at 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Technically. Uh, I would just, if it was me, I'd give him half off the stud fee, man, and we could repeat it like that. At the end of the day, we were monitoring these puppies and they did make it to be 6 weeks, and all of a sudden the whole litter is wiped. Something drastically happened. Either like we know for a fact, like the mama didn't eat the puppies. You know what I'm saying? Like something drastically happened.
Right.
The only thing that I could think that had happened was parvo.
And they
Yep.
all died at one
Yep.
time. They all died at once, or they just started slowly fading.
Good Karma Bully said he doesn't owe him one, but I would do it off the strength of the situation. Glam Bully Line
That's what
says, I
I'm saying.
would say yeah because I'm a good dude and I would want someone to do it for me, but I wouldn't expect it. No. CM Bully Line says, good customer service, but technically you don't have to. Small blocks.
you don't, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, like I respect all the no's. Like I understand like all the scenarios, like how the puppies die,
Right.
and that would also determine the answer. But theoretically, I mean, the pups is only 6 weeks. Yeah, they all died off, bro. So it's not like you could have at least had a lock in or you sold one of the pups to at least
Right.
make
For
some
sure.
of your bread back. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you already
For
in the
sure.
hole already. You know what I'm saying? And then to come out and then like you got like some people that look at it like, well, damn, bro, like not saying that nobody would really bitch about it, but it's like, damn, bro, like I had a litter, I paid all this bread for the stud fee, my litter
Right.
dies. Do I get a repeat? You know, like you're gonna feel obligated to get a repeat because nothing survived for you to even
Right.
make. Even if you would have had one pup, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing for you to make out of that. Like you're not
So
seeing
that
nothing out of it. You feel me?
real quick, not to cut you out, but this that triggers this question, y'all.
No, you good.
We're gonna start the morning off with this question. What do or yeah, what do you consider a litter? What do you consider a litter?
Well, how? Okay, Georgia Bully Camp. Georgia Bully Camp says my boy bred the EQ. His pups died the same day. They told him no repeat because he got 5 pups, but they all died the same day. How old were these pups? You know what I'm saying? How old were the pups that he died? That died? You know, shit. It just all depends.
That's
And back to your question, yeah, shit. I mean, I done seen like me between 2 and 3.
that
I consider a litter.
Raj and Grind. Raj and Grind Doghouse Podcast is tuned in to the Bully Breakfast Club. What's going on? Okay, hold on.
What's
Let me
going
pin
on?
this. Let me pin real quick. What do you consider a litter? People say pups, and that
Yeah,
like that triggered me because people, you know what I'm saying. We don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying. Uh,
right.
let's just say, you know what I'm saying. We could use a person's. We can use a like, okay, let's just say this, and I'm not throwing my guy under the bus because he's already made it public on live of what happened. But let's just say your whole litter had cleft palate. Do you feel like you deserve a repeat? So what's that?
That's
What do
mechanical.
you mean by mechanical?
Like that. I mean, the dog. Those aren't healthy dogs. So how can you? I mean, like, how can you consider like if I consider a litter 2 to 3 healthy pups like from born? If
Yeah,
them bitches was born healthy and shit like that, and everything was good, that's healthy. Now, if them bitches born with cleft palates, water pups, that's not a healthy pup to really
yeah,
consider. You know what I'm saying? That's you're literally just like
So you feel like he should get a repeat?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he definitely should get.
If all them pups dying, bro, them bitches was like I said, bro. Why? I mean, I don't see why not. Because I mean, you gotta look at it like this. You got some people or something like I done heard it sometimes, bro. Where it's some people that consider one puppy a fucking litter.
Yeah,
One puppy.
I'm already knowing. But okay, hey, Powie Wowie, let me ask you this,
You know
Powie
what I'm saying?
Wowie. It's Powie Wowie Bullies WV_. He said, if the whole litter is clipped, I don't want the repeat. It allows you to, bring a different female.
But it also depends on the clef as well. Like, I mean, if it was a clef lip, yeah, I'm definitely not running the repeat. Clef pallets,
We got
a
couple people about to join the live this morning, man, to answer some of these questions, man. What's going on?
That's how I feel, man.
BJ, what's going on, brother?
What's happening? What's happening?
Roger
What's happening?
and Grind.
What's
Going
up,
on?
What's up with it?
So, this morning, last I had a DM, man. A gentleman hit me, said that he, provided great stud service. A litter was born. The litter made it 6 weeks old. Then all of a sudden they died. All the puppies died. Do you feel like the person that had the litter deserves a repeat? A repeat breeding?
The puppy 6 weeks old.
The puppies were 6 weeks old. They all died at 6 weeks old. We don't know what the cause of death was.
Nah, I don't think you deserve a repeat.
Why you say that?
Because you had 6 puppies and they were 6 weeks old. So evidently between them, they survived them first 2 weeks, which we know is them critical weeks. Then if it was something else going on, at least that 5th week took them to the vet or something. My thing
You said
as the stud is to that 5th week they should have went to the vet, got them checked out or something.
That's what I was saying. I felt like
right. So
5 week
cause
mark.
of death.
These are the days to get this
right.
week to get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because my stud did his job at 4 weeks. At 4 weeks, you can start giving dewormers. So if they look too weak, that's when you should have started getting them checked.
You start deworming. You can start deworming in 2 weeks.
You can. Some people do 2 weeks. I always do 4. You know what I'm saying? I do 4, 6, 8. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, bro. So you feel like he really don't deserve a repeat because at this point, this age, he should have definitely been having them vaccinated by this time. So the only way that I'm going to consider a repeat, I gotta know the cause of death. If you can't tell me the cause of death with any age dog, and we done business together, like I feel like you holding something back, and you are basically, you know what I'm saying, holding back what I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like we all want to do stand up and we all want to eat. You know what I'm saying? We never know what's going to happen, but for someone to not be forthcoming in what happened and keep with what happened, like how are we supposed to help you? You got me help you. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on it, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up. We got a question from CM Bully Line. He says, I just know how much money is invested into these breedings. I would back if he didn't make no money off the breeding. I mean, but I see what you're saying, CM Bully Line, but like at the end of the day, like what was just mentioned, like communication is key, bro. Like you just can't, because it's so much stuff that goes on in the game, you know what I'm saying? And people do, like, I don't like to ride this wave, but people do try to pull a fast one. So if you cannot show me and tell me what happened, like, I'm not really going to know how to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or I might give you a repeat and, you pay half of the stud credit or something like that.
I said the same thing. Okay, man.
Like if it was like puppies that die from aspiration, I don't feel like I'm obligated to give you a repeat. Why? Because that's whelping error. That's not
Absolutely.
mechanical.
Yeah, how
You know what I mean?
these litters,
So
man. Like,
that's why I was
I don't
mentioning.
think people really know a unique. I don't think people really know how serious that first week is.
Nigga, damn the first week, nigga, them first couple of days. Cause listen, a lot of people don't know, and I think a lot of people fail to realize, bro, you can lose a puppy in like the first 2 days. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can start losing puppies as early as a day, 2 days,
Right.
first day of the womb type shit. You feel me? So I mean that's understandable. But then when you start getting into like the 2 weeks, and it's like when these bitches are actually up and mobile, mom knows what she's doing. Certain things happen. It's like, yeah, bro, like it's got to be an explanation behind it.
Good
And I need a vet. I need
Karma
vet.
Bully said he agrees with you. He said them first 2 days is crucial.
No, it is, bro. Them first 2 days is everything, bro. That's gonna let you know everything, bro. Them
I
first
ain't
two
gonna lie,
days.
man. Like, look, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all, man. This is real talk, bro. We dropped the litter, and the mama died the same day that she dropped the litter. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to stuff like this, bro, I'm just gonna say this here. What I'm gonna say is this, y'all. When it comes to you whelping, you got to take it serious. You got to be prepared for whatever to happen. You got to be super careful because at the end of the day, these are babies. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to regulating heat, making sure the pups eat, making sure that you monitor the mama to where she's not eating too fast or consuming too much at a fast pace. You know what I'm saying? Here, take him out of here. You want to be you got to be on top of this. You know what I'm saying? This task in particular this is what's going to make or break. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say the mother does die. Like, y'all got to go and get to them resources. You know what I'm saying? If you got local breeders that you confide in that are really breeding, you know what I'm saying? They should be able to assist you. But nevertheless, man, get on YouTube and figure out and watch tutorials, ask your vet, for certain tools that you may need, if that was the case. But, if it's not the case of the mother dying, still be attentive to the litter, you know what I'm saying, every 2 hours. Just make sure everything is cool, man. Like, you never know what type of mother the mama dog is going to be, you know. And it's very crucial for them first couple of days to make sure the mama's at ease and that you just monitor the mama. You know what I'm saying? Because it kicks you into a whole different gear if you are careless when that litter drops, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
You don't want no other dogs around the litter. You don't want the mama going outside with other dogs. You don't want the mama going into the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot of.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't let her out to the grass, but a lot of people don't understand. Like, and I'm glad you said that. So, like,
Yeah,
we was talking about the whole
yeah,
worming situation this morning, right? So, a lot of people don't understand as well is that, like, well, me personally, and I can only speak on my experiences. You feel me? Like, me whelping my litters, bro. I have never had to worm my puppies
yeah,
to deal with worms. You know what I'm saying? Never. Like, I've wormed them when it's time to get their shots, everything, and everyone's good. Fecal's good, everything's good. People are like, oh, well, how is it that most of these dogs get worms? When you let these mom dogs out to use the bathroom and their
You
nipples
you taught
touch the
me this.
ground or the
Taught me
grass
this,
or any
Unique.
type of things like that, you bringing in bacteria. You feel me? Like, this is how them pups get worms is from the mom. It's not from the mom's milk. It's from where her nipples are resting on. It's bacteria. It's germs. So you have to wipe off the mom or the mom off before you let them suckle back on the
Yeah,
mom again. You feel me? And that's the reason why a lot of people be having worm issues. Because that's why a lot of people be having worm issues because they just feel like, oh, well, yeah, the mom is producing worms. No, it's not that, bro. You got to think. These puppies don't have no shots.
yes,
Their
sir.
immune system depends on their mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't
take care of the mom by wiping her down. You know, as soon as she comes back inside from using the restroom, it's little things like that that can, you know what I'm saying, like help you be a better breeder.
So you know,
You
I
know,
know
you're
we've
cutting.
had this conversation and this debate in the pit. You know, you taught me like I don't deworm unless you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like I'm saying this for me. I don't deworm unless I have worms. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like
Right.
I'm not really like I'll let the mama outside, but I'm not really letting her, you know, go in the grass and stuff like that. But that's just me personally. It's
Right.
what did my doctor say, man? He said to deworm it's an inexpensive process. You know what I'm saying? You can deworm, but it's not necessary to put medicine on the dog if there are no signs of it, if that makes sense. And this is coming from the
So when
vet.
y'all
Right.
so when y'all do deworm these puppies, what dewormer y'all using?
I use either
Yeah,
Panicare or Safeguard or Safeguard.
same way.
So y'all don't use Nemus.
No,
I mean,
I never heard of
you could
Nemus. I
go
ain't gonna
to
lie to you.
your local tractor supply, or you know, even the vet. Like some vets might sell you some dewormer over the counter. You know what I'm saying? But you can go there and you can, you know what I'm saying, self administer. Deworming isn't really hard. It make plenty of
Mm-hmm.
sense. You ain't finna take meds if you're not feeling bad. Yeah, because what it does, man, it. I'm not saying it eats at the stomach lining, but it goes straight to where it might be signs of worms. But let me tell y'all this though. This is real. You can never stop the like, parasites. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can keep it calm to where they're not. You know what I'm saying? To where they're not
Mm-hmm.
growing. You can keep it at a low, just like parvo. Like you can't kill parvo, but you can battle it if you have the proper medicine. You can battle the symptoms, you know what I'm saying,
What up, fella?
and make it to where your dog
Right.
doesn't, have to go through that process of
What's up, bro?
fighting the parvo virus.
So y'all said what was
Right.
y'all talking about, the worm and the puppies? Why y'all worming so early?
You said why we won early?
No, that's what
Huh?
normal people. That's what normal people do. Well, you know, the normal they say is you worm 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah,
That's when they say you're
but
supposed to
like
worm.
man, but I'm gonna tell you something I learned too. You know, when you deworm them puppies early, you get them puppies immune to the worm medicine, right?
I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You get them immune to it
Yeah,
that,
because
I can
like when
definitely
you
believe
any
deworm
medicine,
them two,
no,
four, six,
that,
huh?
that's any medicine. If you put a vaccine, like we're in good health. We never came across COVID, but if they put the COVID vaccine in us and we were exposed to it, we would be able to fight it, just like the parvo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like we do, we all take good care of our dogs. There's nothing wrong with the kennel. Kennels are spotless. The yard is clean, but here comes this possum that shitted in the yard, and now they done got exposed. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
right,
we're able to fight it, you know what I'm saying, because we've already vaccinated our dogs.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause see
But I mean,
what I
like,
did, I stopped. Like I was doing it at first, doing the 246, bro. Then I was like, man, the mama ain't got no worms, the dog ain't got no worms. I was like, man, I just do it when I like me. I only do my worm shots when it's time to when I give them their first set of shots.
okay,
That's when I do my worm medicine and all that right there. Or like what I do instead of worming the puppies, I worm. I get a mama. You know what I'm saying? I get a mama some worms. I mean, some worms. I get a mama, you know what I'm saying, some worm
worm
medicine and let
medicine.
it, because whatever she intake, it's gonna go in the puppy. I do it like that too, but I
Right.
just do that like like you said, caution or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
hey, one thing that you were saying about uh about the with the mama when she having the puppies. A lot of people don't do it, bro. But it's when she had that little, bro, she be so off the anesthesia. You know what I'm saying? That's why what I do. Every little I have, I always keep a placenta and give them and make them eat the placenta when I bring them home. You know that right there with the hormones and all that in the placenta. That right there keep their mother mode in too.
See, I don't know. Like I've never asked my doctor if I could do that, but I know for like cross contamination purposes, like I could see him being like, "Nah, it's over with." You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the reason, book, what I was saying when it came to the mama, man, like we actually like this was a real life situation, and our story, we lost a mother dog from eating.
Right.
Her stomach flipped and she died from bloating. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
So that right there, like it like whenever a mother drops puppies, she gets a cold baby bowl, you know what I'm saying, of water, baby bowl of food, like all that straight puppy bowl. Like it's over with. Like she's going, you feel me? I'm going to feed her how I feed her until I feel like, okay, she's off medicine. She has her right mind back. You know what I'm saying? Because usually on some real stuff, a mother dog doesn't really want to eat at all. So,
Nah, that first
yeah,
couple of days she ain't gonna eat, she ain't
she
gonna poop, she ain't gonna do none of
also
that.
whenever this happened, it was like,
I
damn,
don't
you know what I'm saying? Like she
Mhm.
came to smash.
think. I think it's
I've
just
had,
Yeah,
24
well,
hours.
nah, I done had a
I was saying,
I'm
female, but
saying
she
it's
didn't eat
like
for
three
like
days,
2, 3 days, bro. She
right?
was so focused on the puppy. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't want to eat at all. She fuck that food. I'm paying attention to my puppy.
So I got a question. Is from YBM dollars. Have you guys used the green cure?
I personally haven't used it, but
Oh
I
yeah,
know
I
people that use
sell that
it.
all the time.
Yeah, I know people that use it and they say the results
What?
is good. Like it works.
All right, hey BJ, enlighten us on what the green cure is, man,
What
and
green
how we can
juice?
obtain it.
So basically, that green cure is made by a dude named Dr. Pocket. So Dr. Pocket came up with a formula to prevent all these things with one medicine. So it's Parvo. Um,
Does it really? Hold on, but I'm gonna ask you this: does it really
I
prevent
mean,
it?
so the way I normally sell it, people hit me up. They're like, "Yo, my dog got Parvo." Boom, I give them the shot. You gotta do shots. You put the shot in the back, like near their butt. You know what I'm saying? In the next 12 hours, you hit them with it again. Everybody I sold it to say it worked. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell them the shot and I also give them Pedialyte and just keep making sure they drink. So people being like they dog being weak when they hit it with the shot and start bouncing back, they'll just keep hitting them with the Pedialyte and then they hit them with the shot again, and you know what I'm saying, it prevents kennel cough, parvo. Um, they say it's a breeding treatment for your females that it cleans the female out. It's like it's a couple of things in one that it helps with.
Like
Okay.
they said, I know some people,
Excuse me.
but a lot of people dealing with parvo. You know why your dog actually die? Because you let it get dehydrated. Too dehydrated.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
lot of
So
that's a
yeah,
lot of
you gotta
ways
keep
how a lot
that,
of parvo
yeah,
dogs die.
keep that like we said, keep that Pedialyte, keep that drink in them.
So
Yeah.
how they? I got a question from the comments from conglomerate underscore bullies. He says, how much for the juice?
The small bottle 250, the big bottle 500.
There y'all go, right there, man. Make sure y'all DM my guy
And
Trapper.
you can hit me
I
up. You
I
can hit
heard
me
it.
up and I'll send you the paper that got every single detail. It got how big the dog is, how much to use, if the dog small, how much to use, when to use it. It got all the details on there.
I ain't gonna lie, man. BJ, one time, I know a homie, man, that, Parvo came within the camp, and his method and what he was using was Pedialyte, colloidal silver, activated charcoal, and apple cider vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
And he, what I'm saying, he ended up, keeping the dog hydrated. Oh, with all that, it was definitely diluted with water and, just a couple vaccines a day and just water sitting in the cage, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
And they
yeah,
got
some yeah.
they got some stuff called I ain't mean to cut you off.
you good.
They got some stuff called it's called Paxson. It's got something.
Called what?
No, it's
Well, you
called
said
Paxson.
flaxseed.
You said I
Paxson.
can't hear you.
It's it's,
I can
it's
hear
P
you.
A
But what you said?
P A X X O N. Paxson. They got some stuff that they got some
Paxxon.
stuff like
Paxson.
that. Now that stuff right there could probably too. It's like you get
Where can you get
that from the
that at?
regular store. It's a lot of stuff. It's
Hmm.
yeah, like a
What
What was it
regular? What
called?
like a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? It's called Paxson.
Paxson?
How you spell it?
You know what I'm saying? Paxxon.
Paxson. Paxxon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got another question from the comments, man. It comes from Castlewood Exotics. How do y'all clean y'all females out before breeding?
I mean, my
I
remedy,
use
I just
Clavamox.
use 2cc, a Bay Trail, and that's it. Bay Trail, and I deworm them, and then I don't do nothing else.
I do like 3-4 days. I do like 3-4 days of Clavamox,
Okay.
and that's it. I don't really use Baytra too much.
That's why I only give them 2cc. You know what I'm saying? So you can overkill with the
Yeah.
Bay Trail. That's why I say I just give 2cc. Shout out to
So
my boy, the
you don't
post
think
said,
that panicure
on
good
game.
to use to clean them out?
Yeah, that's all I use. That's the only dewormer I use. Panicure.
Mag,
Yep.
I don't worm me. I'm just saying that I don't worm my females before breeding. None of that.
magnanimous, what's it say? Magnanimous Bully Breed says, I give my dogs black seed oil and sea moss, turmeric pills. I used to give turmeric pills too. Well, just turmeric powder. Turmeric powder. I'm gonna tell
That's
y'all. I'm gonna
that's that.
tall y'all.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell y'all. My
That's
man.
that clay stuff right there, ain't it? That's that white powder stuff, right? The tumor, the
What?
turmeric stuff. That's that white powder. I know what that is. Old school breed.
Oh,
No, it's
I
the
don't know what
white
color it
powder.
is.
Old school cat told me like that right there. Instead of actually buying the liquid stuff, you just put that food. I mean, put that powder right there in the food. It'll cure the it's for worms and all that right there. That.
You know what I just seen the other day? I ain't gonna lie. Did y'all know? And this is a fact that I just seen. Well, I heard it from the dude Bully Hack,
Mm-hmm.
the one who got crossbones. You give your
Garlic.
dogs
That
fresh.
garlic. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be watching it. I'll be watching this shit
What
too.
Did
was
I'll
you
be
it?
see
watching
that
it
shit
too.
too?
Fresh garlic. Give your dog
Yo, my
fresh
nigga.
garlic.
The nigga said fresh garlic, but you can only use fresh garlic because there's something in the
What
fresh
is it?
garlic
What
that
Mm-hmm.
gives
is it
off
used for?
when you press it out. It's used for, bro. You can click it'll clear Gerardia and
Coccidia.
what's that shit?
Yep. Yeah, clear that
Coccidia.
shit. You know we.
So, like
You know
Just
we
garlic.
normally
before,
use.
or after that, before they use it, or when they have it, or before they have it, or when they have it.
Nah, it's like a prevention.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like a prevention.
it's like a
It's only
prevention type
paid.
shit.
Yeah.
So you can start giving it to them now, but it
Yeah.
gotta
Fresh.
be freshly pressed. You can't just buy it and like, you know what I'm saying, like peel it and press that bitch tomorrow. No, it gotta be pressed. Like you break that bitch down today,
Yeah.
you gotta break that bitch up today.
Um, Day_money 0222 says, when should I give the 5-in-1 shot to my pups? 5 weeks.
I don't me personally. I don't administer no shots to my dogs. I go to the vet.
I can answer that. Me personally, I don't use a 5-in-1. I use a 9-in-1. It's not going to harm the dog. It's not going to harm the dog at all. Trap Baby Exotic says 6 weeks. Magnanimous. What does that say? Magnanimous Bully Breed says 4 weeks. Tyshawn_Mill says 6 weeks.
Magnanimous. It's magnanimous.
No, it's not
Saying
It's
everything.
no M in there. It's no, it's not. It's a
Yeah, it is.
MAGNANMOUS. Magnanimous. That's what it is. It's not magnanimous. I know how to read, bro. Like,
Whatever's got
I
that
know how to
right.
read. I'm just like, what is it? I'm trying to make sure I say this shit right. Straight up. Look, see?
Trying to pronounce that.
Magnanimous. I said it right. The puppies have even done well at 4 weeks. Me personally, I don't deworm until the dog is at least she just called my little dude like he was a dog. She said to my son, "No, you ain't no doggy." Come on, man. Nah, but for real though, back to what I was saying. You something else. Here, take care. Ugh. All right, so look, my fault. Let me get back on topic. So when it comes to vaccines, me personally, I don't vaccinate to probably about 7-8 weeks. But I don't sit back and let my dogs outside until they've had 2 vaccines. You know what I'm saying? So once you give the first vaccine, it's very important. Like my doctor has put this on my head and multiple times. 30 days after, give them another vaccine to really be able to prevent parvovirus. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, we can't cure parvo. It's not. We killed it. It's over with. You'll never be able to kill it. All you can do is treat it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the best method to make sure that you're a great shot of curing it. Or
I'm gonna
not.
tell you a vaccine. I'm gonna tell you a vaccine to get. You know what I'm saying? That's better than that 5-in-1 and all that shit. Right? Go on. It's on Animal Revival. It's called Neuropod. Neuropod is kills 6 different types of parvo. That's what I use. Like
What's it?
it's called Neuropod.
What's it
So
called?
Neopar. That right there, it kills 6 different types of parvo. And what I do, 6 and 8 weeks, I give them that shot right there. I give them two of them shots, and then the last one in 10 weeks is when I get a 9-in-1.
all right.
Oh, so you give them a
Quick
parvo
question.
shot.
Quick question, real quick. So
I said them a parvo shot.
quick question for Postman_Exotics. He says, if your mom dog don't supply milk, how do you feed the pup to prevent infecting the lungs and flipping their tiny stomachs? It's a challenge, but I'm familiar with this issue. Go ahead. BJ, how would you do that?
He was saying if the number don't provide milk.
Yeah. How would you feed the pup
Yeah.
and prevent
Shit,
infecting the
I
lungs?
use goat milk.
How you gonna feed them though?
You got to bottle feed them.
They not latching.
But you gotta be, but also you gotta be careful with that bottle feeding too, because if you feed them, ain't
Yeah,
it
you
ain't
gotta.
it you gotta feed
Yeah,
them?
you gotta hold your pup at a
You gotta
certain
have the
angle too. You bottle feed.
Yeah.
What ankle is that?
man. No, you do.
you also got to have the right nipple.
What's
That's
the
the
right?
key. You got to have
What's
the
the
right
right?
nipple to control that
But
that drip spot.
they got the
Because
yeah,
if
New
the
and then
dog ain't
more
they
nipple.
nipple,
got the
nipple ain't
joints.
make no difference. I said if the dog
Huh?
isn't latching, it's not gonna make no difference what nipple you use.
Shit, yeah, yeah, the hell it does because the determining the size of the nipple is going to
But the
determine the flow of how much
dog
milk is
isn't
going to that
latching.
tip.
So you got a tube feed.
So all right, so shit, break that shit down. What's tube feeding?
And if you tube feeding to prevent it so if you tube feeding and to prevent it from flipping their stomach, you got to weigh the puppy. And you can't just like you got to take out like you got to weigh the puppy and you got to give it. I think it's 1 ml or half ml, something like that. Per
All right,
pound,
man.
some shit like that.
Uh, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I had to do this, man. I went viral for doing this. So me,
See, I don't really tube feed though.
look. First and foremost, whatever you use, you have to boil whatever your ingredients is to make sure it's 100 degrees. Okay. Remember, puppies do not they can't regulate their own body heat for like up to 6 weeks sometimes. But like this is what it comes down to. So I use banana baby food. It was the banana oatmeal baby food. Uh, what was that? It was something to help the gas in the stomach. I can't think of what it was called. I used goat milk and damn, what else did I use? It was something along these lines. These are three that I definitely use, but I used a few. I used a few different types of ingredients, and I'm shaking it up just like a baby, like a little human baby. I'm just shaking it up. I throw it in a pot. I'm boiling it. You got to go and get you a thermometer because you have to make sure that it's at the right temperature.
Yep.
You got to do this during tube feeding. So I sit back and I grab the thermometer, I test it, I'm shaking it, it's good to go. So now I got a tube. Now you can go to your local vet and get a feeding tube. It's a straw, it's just a long flex straw, but you can cut it to, you know what I'm saying, a certain length. Now, this is the hard part because you got different sized dogs in your litter. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, they want you to line the straw up on the side of the dog to the last rib. You know what I'm saying? And mark it with a permanent marker. So once you do that, you won't put the you won't put the tube too far down in the dog or miss the stomach completely. You know what I'm saying? Now that ain't the hardest part. The hard part is knowing if you're in the stomach or if you're in the lung. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the stomach, you should not be able to pull back on that syringe. It should be a vacuum. So when you pull up on that syringe, it should be resistance. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're in the lung and you pull up, that syringe, it's coming up. That's how you know that you're in the lung. So it's very
Hey, they say
crucial.
another way, man. They say another way when you doing that too, and to check and see if in the lung, they say pinch it to make it scream. If the dog trying to scream and can't, you in the lung. But if he scream,
I never heard that
you in the
before.
stomach.
I never heard that before, but I'm pretty sure that you saying that because that's something that you just taught me.
Yeah, they say if you
I'm telling you.
hear it scream, if the dog trying to gas, like he can't scream, you in the lung. But if he can scream, if you can hear him screaming when you pinch him or whatever, with the
Hmm.
tube in him, you in the right spot.
Okay, I didn't know that. Me personally, I'm every feeding, y'all, I'm pulling back on that syringe. If I ain't got no resistance, I know I'm in the stomach. And then you just slowly, you know what I'm saying, squeeze it until don't do no quick shit. Just slowly take your time and fill them up, put them in the weapon box, grab the next pup, but you want to do it rapidly because your contents is getting cold. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to reheat it depending on the amount of pups you got, but it is a fast process. It's an easy process. I know some breeders, shout out to Preeminent. He's a breeder. He does not let the mom come near the pups at all. He whelps the whole litter. He feeds the whole litter by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he has certain type of ingredients that he wants to incorporate within the health of his dog. Well, the diet of his dogs, not the health. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fairly tedious task. You know, it's very serious. So you definitely got to be very, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to what you're doing and be on point, because if not, you can bust the stomach, okay, and liquid in the lungs, and they'll immediately
And the
kill the
motherfucker
dog.
be dead in 15 minutes. Yep.
Yep.
Be dead
So
in 15 minutes.
it's a real cautious procedure, man. So, he said, APK underscore PLB says, Playman, you starting the most informational lives. Keep working. I appreciate that,
Oh
my
yeah.
bro.
Hey, I'm gonna handle something. I'm gonna tap
Hey,
right back
matter of
in.
fact, if I could, hey, what'd you say, BJ?
I said I'm gonna handle something. And I'm gonna tap right back in.
Yeah, cause what I DM'd you yesterday, I want you
Yeah.
to, you know, I'm gonna present it and then I'll let you talk about it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, bet.
I
I'm about to get Preeminent on here real quick, man, because this is the dude that really told me about tube feed, and I really wanted to learn how to do this. It's just one of them things where I felt like, you know what I'm saying, you're not really a dog breeder if you don't know how to do this. So let me get the wolf pit on here real quick.
Hey, Playman, I'm gonna tap out. You know I'm at work. Go ahead. I just want to chop it up with y'all.
Okay, bro. I
All right, my bro.
appreciate you, my bro.
So you know what it is, man. My bad. I'm
All
over
right,
here
man.
trying to
Let's
get a
get it,
rental
man.
car.
So yeah, man.
So
When it comes to the tube feeding, man, postman exotics, I appreciate that, because a lot of people don't know that that's a process that, and it's a path sometimes people don't want to go down. Like, I know breeders that's just like, man, it's over with. The mama died. I'm not about to do all that, because at the end of the day, excuse me, you have to sit back and do this every 2 hours. And if y'all, I know it's a few people on here that
Yep.
remember when I was
Well,
going through this, bro. I was
well,
so
I mean,
exhausted, bro. I was so exhausted.
I feel like I feel like whenever you tube feed, like you don't have to feed them as much, like in
Yeah.
time frame. You get what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't have to feed them, instead of you feeding them like every 2 hours, you can feed them like every 2.5, 3 hours, because it's different. You're actually putting this. Now you physically know that this pup
Yo.
is actually eating versus the
Hey,
pup
if you
just sitting
can, bro, get on the
just
Wolf Pit
sucking out the mama.
page.
You feel me? So you don't even know if uh
Hold on.
you don't even know exactly
I
how
ain't mean
much
to
milk.
cut you off. I gotta get Geechee on here real quick, man, because he just said this dude be saying some shit. I'm not gonna call it some shit, but he be saying some information, bro, that I've never even heard of. Nah, he must be at work. He said you can
Low ski, what it do,
sponge
my
feed.
boy?
I've
Yo,
never heard of this. Right,
my brother, my
bro.
brothers.
The question at hand, bro,
Black, what it
is
do?
if your mom dog don't supply milk, how do you feed pups and prevent infecting the lungs and flipping their stomachs?
Shit, you already know. You know, I don't got that problem at all.
So how can the next person, you know what I'm saying, avoid having that problem?
I mean, if she not producing milk, you said if she not producing milk, they got a shot that's at the vet. It's called
The
oxytocin.
vet.
Okay.
Feel me? Oxytocin is what helps turn on her milk
Cut
naturally.
that milk out.
Okay.
Feel me? Most vets should give the
That
female
help.
that dog when she leaves the vet. If not, I highly recommend you ask them to, obviously give her a shot of oxytocin. And once again, like I said, oxytocin is what helps turn on the milk. You know what I'm saying? It usually cuts on naturally. Some females, is slower than others. And a lot of that, and I'm gonna say this too though, but that oxytocin turning on or coming on naturally at the right time, a lot of people don't realize this, and this is why I keep telling y'all when we be in the pit and we be talking, I don't breed puppies. Feel me? When you breeding these dogs at 9, 10 months, sometimes they oxytocin and that milk won't cut on early. It won't come on in time. But if this is a full grown woman, you breed her 14, 15 months. You see what I'm saying? Then you won't have no problems like this. A lot of these complications come from breeding young bitches, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't think it's just only
I
in
ain't
young
say I ain't
bitches
say
though, because I
only.
didn't
I
seen
never
it to
say
where
only.
even
Never
some
say only. But
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, but I'm just for everybody that's in the comments. Like, I don't feel like it's just not only just
yeah,
small
no, it ain't
dogs,
always
because
small,
you
but
might
I'm
have
just
some
saying.
older
But
dogs.
this is one of my breeding ethics. I don't personally breed on first heats. I don't believe in breeding puppies. Feel me? And this is one of the main reasons. Maturity, if her milk is gonna cut on, and other reasons, you know what I'm saying, physically as well. But to conclude with it, me and I think one other breeder that I personally know, one of my personal homies, Daquan Jackson. We personally don't really we tube feed from day one. You feel me? We tube feed I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong. First few levels, first few days of nursing, you want to make sure that the mom do breastfeed just strictly for the colostrum. You feel me?
Yeah.
For the first 72 hours or the first 80 hours, 72
Yeah, 72 hours.
72,
Yeah,
96 hours, the first
72,
3 or 4
3 days.
days, you want to make sure they get their nice level of colostrum. Colostrum is a natural ingredient that's secreted by the mom that can be supplemented. You
Roger.
can go buy colostrum too, though.
What up, though, fellas?
Real quick, Daquan Jackson,
Yeah, you
introduce
can't
yourself.
buy.
Hey,
Yeah, you
Let them
can't buy
know.
hey,
Let
Quan,
them
what's up, fool?
introduce yourself, bro. Let them know where you're coming
top
from and
off
who you
it, Quan.
represent.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Dequan Jackson, Bully Avenue, The Connection, Big Screen Exotic, Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Let them
What's
The
going
number
on, my
one
man?
know,
How you
show
bro.
in
doing this morning?
Michigan. No, I'm fucking around.
This is
Welcome to the
our
Breakfast Club, man. Hey, quick
Hey,
Nah,
question, man.
what's going on, bro?
And Pre just mentioned you and said that you are part of this. But the question
Free, what
at
up, my
hand
boy?
is
Unique,
if
what's
what up?
up, fool?
if if your mom
what's
dog
up, Quan?
doesn't supply milk, how do you feed and prevent infecting the lungs and flipping their tiny stomachs?
I'm gonna be real, man. I won't never know if my females produce milk because you know what I'm saying.
Don't use them.
SBLAC is my mom.
I
Shout out to
told y'all.
SBLAC. I need to start investing in SBLAC, man. I'm gonna invest in them. You feel? Cause them motherfuckers done raised. Listen, they done raised
Okay,
everything
so
that I
Quan.
had for 5 years.
So okay, Quan. So let me ask you a question real quick, right? So with you two feeding the puppies, normally they say whenever you whelp puppies and
No,
whatever,
Yeah,
you
I
have to
don't
hold
feed
do
on.
them
that.
That's
every
a
2
lie, though.
hours,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that.
correct?
Go ahead.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
So
I don't feed every 2 hours. You do not have to
well,
feed
no,
no puppy every 2 hours. You do
bro, I
not have
said
to wake up no pup just to feed them. You do not have to do that. That's a myth, and we need to straighten that out now. You do
Uh,
not got to feed no
uh,
puppy 12 times a day.
okay,
Let
but
Daquan
needless to
answer real
say,
quick, Pre.
but
Go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Quan, if like so, how many hours after the first tube feeding do
I'm
you
I'm gonna
preferably
be
feed
honest, man,
again
because
after?
I got a crazy schedule, bro. Like I really do. I'm gonna be. I swear it's gonna sound
Right.
crazy. I
4 or 5 times a day.
I feed my newborns probably like 4 times a day. That's it.
Exactly.
So I'll do like
Okay.
every 4 hours, right? So I'll do like 8 a.m.,
Okay.
12, 4, 8 p.m., and then if I can have my wife, you know what I'm saying, maybe sneak one in during the middle of the night, she will. But most of the time it's only four. I do 4 to 5 times a day. I don't do every 2 hours.
That's
I prefer my
12
puppies to
times
be,
if you're doing it 2 times a day, 2
yeah, I
hours.
prefer my puppies to be empty. And they stay stronger. You got less likely chances of shit getting in the lungs from overfeeding. The biggest thing is you're just trying to keep them alive, man. Niggas be wanting to have the thickest puppies at 2-3 days, bro. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. I breed for adults, so I don't care how they look as puppies. To be real, it's about that
Right.
turnout when we come into them shows. You might
Right.
have the best puppy for the
Right.
first 8 months of life, nigga. And your dog might win best puppy first 8 months of life, and I don't hear shit about him again at a year old, 16 months, because he ain't turned into shit. So
Sure.
for puppies, man, for me, bro, I'm just trying to keep them alive, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So basically you
No,
keep them in
no,
the
Say
incubator
no to
no,
incubators.
or in their own. Well, not an incubator, but you
yeah.
keep
So I
them
got a
separated from the
room
mom,
just for
basically.
whelping. I put them
Okay.
in the room, and I temperature control the
Okay.
whole room. You know what I mean? So I have my crib at 73, 74. That room gonna
Okay.
stay about
Okay.
80, 85. Because being too hot is the devil, bro. Like, people don't
But
realize
Okay.
that niggas,
that draft
they be
though is
cooking
crazy too
Yes.
though, bro.
Yeah, 100%. So you make sure it's no drafts. Make sure that room is warm. And I use heating pads, bro. I don't do heating lamps. And I do half and half, man. I got a heating pad on one side, nothing on the other side, and them puppies gonna move where they want to go. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If
I've
they
done
get too
incubators.
cold, they're gonna.
See, I used to use the
If
heating
they get
pads,
too
but
cold,
like
they're gonna
I
pile
used
up
to have
on each
puppies
other
that
to
used to
get
be hot.
warm. If they get too cold,
Bro,
I mean, they get too
relax.
hot, they're gonna goddamn move around. They get the hell off that pad if they get too hot.
For sure. Sure. So,
I used to
what
use
you do is
heating pads,
use
but I don't
You
use
do
them
the
no more.
lamp.
I just use blanket.
I feel
I
like that lamp
no, I
cook
don't use that
their ass,
either.
bro.
I keep the room controlled as a controlled
I feel
environment.
like
So I keep it around like
Yep.
that lamp will
75,
cook their
76.
ass.
And then I leave the mom around them. So it's like, the mom's gonna give off that
100%.
natural
Oh
body
You
heat
know
no, for
what's crazy
sure.
though?
regardless.
I haven't used a mom in years
So
since I had pit bulls, right? For some reason, I just confirmed
right.
Burrito's daughter, hot sauce little May sister. I just confirmed her with payroll. She like 40 days now.
Congrats, my boy.
Appreciate that, man. I'm so geeked about that shit, bro. So
I know
Burrito
you
gonna be a
will. We talked
granddaddy.
about this one.
You know, you say you don't breed
Right.
puppies, man. People gonna kill me. Don't call Peter. But Burrito gonna be a granddaddy before he's 2 years old. So,
Hey, that's
you know
Oh
what's
what I'm
yeah,
up,
saying?
nah,
bro.
that's
That's a
real though. I
huge
mean,
that's a huge accomplishment. Real quick, I got a quick question for you,
Mm-hmm.
bro. What do you prefer, man? Are you more so of I'd rather run a stud, or would you rather, let puppies go?
Income or finance?
shit, that's
Yes,
money
sir.
always gonna come and heat.
You
They're
talking
gonna always
financially?
give you money.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, would you much rather just do the stud, just
Oh yeah,
stud
yeah.
only? I don't want no
Hell
Both.
yeah.
puppies over here.
That's not even.
Or are
No,
you like, nah, I want more females in my camp. I
nah,
got puppies to.
bro. Nah. The stud shit for me is where it's at. Everybody's different, but I don't sell puppies. I've never been a big puppy seller. If anybody know me, they know I'm a dog hoarder, bro. I keep everything. Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't keep shit. It don't make the cut. I give it away, and I've been like that since the beginning of time. So like, I've never made real money off dogs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Off puppies. I never have. So for me,
Okay.
making, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. You know how niggas do? They'll tell you to lock in money, and then they'll be like, "This is the projected amount of money." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't touch 6 figures for Burrito, no cap. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Say it again. I
So,
didn't hear you.
I'm not talking about like the lock-in money. Like, you know how niggas be like, if I got 30 lock-ins at 5,000, that means he made me 150,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No. What I'm saying is I've already touched 100,000 plus off stud fees between these two dogs now, right?
Okay.
So that lets me know, like, damn, mathematically, bro, that shit just comes faster. Like, people think making $1 million don't make you rich if you make $1 million in 20 years. Making $1 million a year makes you rich. It's about how
Yeah.
fast you make the money. It ain't about the amount of money. That stud money comes fast, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I can add on to that because in this market, bro, like, okay, let's say the market's down, so puppy sales is down, or let's say the market is, we are quote unquote recession or whatever. One thing that remains consistent, these bitches is always gonna come in heat, bro. They gonna
Facts.
always need a stud, regardless.
Facts, bro.
See what I'm
Especially
saying?
if you
So
got
if
a
you
nice.
on that side of the
Quarter
table,
quarter, I got
you
it.
damn near always gonna be, you know what I'm saying? If you
Mm-hmm.
got a sought after stud, that is. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is,
Yeah,
bro, I know niggas like the goal is to have $1 million stud, right? I mean, but I'm gonna be real, man. There's not many dogs that have made $1 million, and honestly, those that say they made $1 million, I don't even believe they made $1 million. It's
yeah.
just mathematically, it's almost impossible. Your dog gotta have 200 breedings at $5,000. Like most people ain't got that, right? So
Yeah.
the goal ain't. I mean, life
Mm-hmm.
changing comes in spurts. The goal is to damn if I can create a dog that can generate me 100K in his lifetime. That's a lot of money, bro. Like niggas gotta be
That's
realistic.
a lot of cheese.
Oh, I make
I
quarters an
definitely
hour,
agree.
bro. I done heard somebody talk.
So,
No,
hey, Quan,
you good. What you say, Nick?
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. So I heard you say that you ain't really
Never.
been like a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
puppy
Yeah,
seller,
me either.
right? Okay, so now do you some burrito? Do you feel like that's gonna change the narrative of everything of how you
Yeah,
move? Like, you
possibly.
know what I'm saying? Like,
But I'm
is that gonna bring you in the lane of selling?
yeah, possibly. But for me, I'm gonna be real. It's like luckily, you know what I'm saying. Like I still work, bro, and I'm not gonna stop working unless if I start working, bro. Just know I got some M's. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm from Detroit, bro. Hustle. I want money from everywhere. I want consistent money. This lick money, bro. Like I can tell who really be hustling for real, for real. Like this is only lick money. This shit can go up and down, bro. Like that ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You supposed
Yep.
to take this, stack it to the side. You can go
Mm-hmm.
have fun. You can go blow a 5,000 here or there. I got a gambling problem. I can't stop working. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is the puppy thing. Like even now, like I've always got hit for puppies, but now it's always like, yo, do you got puppies? Do you got puppies all the time? A lot of times I just filter them to the people that's
Right.
dropping all the puppies off a burrito. You know what I mean?
That's good business,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
all
glad you
the
said that.
time. I do it all the time. I just got somebody puppy sold yesterday for $8,000, and it was his third pick, and he keeping two. You know what I'm saying? That's some good money. Niggas don't be real. People don't be realistic, bro. Like this is dogs, bro.
Hey,
3,000, 4,000
glad
consistently
you
for a
said
dog is a lot of
this.
money, bro.
I'm glad you saying this for the simple fact. My kennel partner says the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You talk about let's just be real in today's society with the economy. You talking about at minimum 3 for a dog. You know what I'm
For a
saying?
dog, bro.
For
For
a
a dog, most
dog.
likely you don't even want. For most likely a dog you don't even want.
Right.
Like, let's be real. Because if it's only 3, you don't even want that motherfucker. Being
Right.
real. So it's just like don't get confused with the internet sales, bro. Some people are gonna be they make a 20 and 30, but they not doing that shit often, man. Like they
Yeah,
not.
no, for sure.
They not, man. So if you can't have fun with the dog game, or you got to use the dogs to dictate your living situation, bro, you're gonna be an angry man, bro, because this shit go up and down. And if you
You're not for
can't,
sure.
you're gonna have a great month. Next month the kids can't get hot and ready, bro. It's gonna be a problem in that house.
And
Fuck that.
$4,000 is good money, bro.
Right.
People be acting like $4,000 ain't no money.
But a lot of
Oh,
niggas don't understand as well too. It's like we spoke about it before. Is that like, bro? You gotta think about it. When we was all kids growing up, bro, you can't go to your mama and say, "Mama, can you buy me this dog for
Bro,
$3,000?"
your
She
mama
gonna
look
look
at you
at you and
crazy trying
say,
to buy
"What?"
a car for $3,000,
Man,
nigga. Like, you know
come
what I'm
on, bro.
exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Bro, no cap. My
Man,
mama called me and said, I know this gonna sound crazy, but can I get 500 for a wig? I was like, all right, what's your cash? If I send her 1,000, then she going crazy. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is
nah,
real
but people
life.
gotta be realistic, man. This dog game a blessing, bro. That's why I don't like the arguments and the fighting and the bullshit and the, you know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
And I be telling people that shit all the time, bro. It's at the end of the day, it's like you gotta look at it like this. Even if your market is not that high,
Three,
and you still moving
four
puppies
grand
for
is
Good.
good
That's
money,
3,000,
bro.
still good
$2,500,
cheese, dog.
Four
like
grand is good money,
still
bro.
at the end of the day, the way how I look at it is that shit. Look, before you sold that puppy, nigga, you was less $3,000. Now you done sold this
Absolutely.
puppy, now you up
Hey, most
3,000. It
people
ain't
on
hurt
average,
you.
bro, got
You know
$1,000
what I'm
rental
saying?
mortgage on an average somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Bro, you sell one of those pups, bro, you can pay your rental for 3 months, bro. 3 months and give you some time to get your thoughts together. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Come on, bro.
So, I don't know,
Exactly.
man. That's why for me it's always fun. I don't get mad. I don't get into the argument. If people don't understand, bro, the control that I have, bro, a lot of times I don't say certain shit that I want to say because I respect myself, nigga, not because I respect a lot of these niggas. It's like
Yeah.
because people go overboard, bro. I like genuine people. We can argue and debate, but you know, like somebody who got real morals, a man. Like nigga, you got to be a man at the end of the day. Like, so a lot of times, like I'll see, let's say they post up Unique, and you know they saying, yo, his boy is the hardest chocolate dog up and coming right now, right?
Yeah.
I got some up and coming burrito sons of chocolate, but that's not my time to jump on his post and say,
Yeah, that ain't
oh, y'all
trying to kill his shine right now.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't ever, you would never see Daquan do that, bro. I got a stud, and I still share niggas studs all the time. I still show love to niggas studs, because this shit is so different, bro. Everybody who want to insert themselves into everybody's shine, I gotta look at them different now. It's like, because now that I have burrito, I see like somebody say, yo, this is like, bro. I'm not gonna. My hair turning gray too quick, bro. I ain't about to turn it no quicker for you niggas because you think that you're lilac. That's cool. You feel me? That's cool. You see, I'll throw fire emojis on it. It's like people are taking because it's okay to be serious, but it's too personal.
Your phone breaking up, Quan.
You breaking up, brother.
They don't want nobody else to shine, bro.
Yeah, can y'all?
If I say I got the best lilac, then all of a sudden you raise your hand. Nah, check out my lilac. Like, damn, bro. Feel me?
Hey, all right. So with that being said, Daquan, let me ask you this. Let me ask you a quick. Damn, he's spinning. Can you hear me, bro? I gotta ask him this because this is fading back to a question that we asked earlier in the week.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, I got a question for you. I got a question for you if you can hear me, bro. Why is it a common issue for people not wanting to shed light on others?
What do you mean? Like specifically?
Like basically, like you see it, like you see how what you just said, like you'll show love, like you'll say like, all right, well, fine, I don't have any pups, but this dude
I
that
need
just
them
bred
to,
the
bro.
burrito, he got pups.
I need them to. Now,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, if people make shit, you know how much they gonna people making money off of your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a back end type of nigga, so that shit don't affect me. I think other people are. A lot of people be like, bro, if I share your dog right now, right? If I share Indiana Bones right now, that's gonna stop hot sauce. That's gonna stop hot sauce from getting a stud feed, right? The truth of the matter is, bro, if they seen that dog and they wanted to use Indiana Bones over hot sauce, they're gonna do it anyway. Like,
For sure.
bro, it don't just
Exactly.
automatically. If I post KB up, bro, that's not gonna take a sell away from burrito, bro. Unless a nigga want to use it.
KB might be their
It's
style,
like
bro.
it's not even that, but the way I look at it is like you could put KB and burrito in the same room. You know what I'm saying? Like the same amount of people. It's not guaranteed everybody.
And that shit
Exactly.
that shit does not bother me out because it be niggas
that's
saying
fact.
they make
Like,
so much money. Like, that's how you know recognition and being patted on the back to people is more important than the money. I know how like if you say you make 500,000 doing 2 breedings a year, whatever, right? Then why would you care if they don't get you on the list? You might make a joke about it, a reference, but I don't really care if I'm really making that money, bro. You feel me? I really wouldn't. If I'm really going hard, I'm not going to care. But niggas they want to be famous more than they want the actual money. They want the fame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're addicted to it. That's where they. I don't want everybody to think this is a shot at them.
that's another topic, yo. Fame or money, yo. That's a good ass topic tomorrow.
Fame or money. I'm cool with the money.
A lot of people is addicted to the fame, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They're
absolutely.
Bad, bro. Like, bad. Nigga won't feed his kids to stay on live, bro. You addicted too bad. I hear you in the background crying. Go feed get off the line, bro. Go feed that baby, bro. It's like, we gonna be here. These niggas be addicted to this shit, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. Hey, when people get on that live, bro, it does something to him, brother. Where like even sometimes I gotta check myself, like, man, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But it's you right, because some people will sit on
So,
all day long and really not have nothing to talk about. One thing, like with me, when it came to Instagram, bro, we all got a personal Instagram page, and we all wonder, like, damn, I wonder why my shit ain't doing numbers like that. It's because you're not doing shit. You just not. You know what I'm saying? So people are more interested in what somebody is doing. You know what I'm saying? What can they gain? What can they gain from you?
right.
And I feel like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? What you just said, I'd rather look like I'm famous than be me and be able to put people up on game with something that could be beneficial in their life. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm coming,
Right.
man. Like, bro made a valid point. Like, if you're gonna utilize social media, like, utilize it for the benefits. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question. So Quan, you
Mm-hmm.
could probably you probably seen this a couple times too. So do you feel like, because I done seen it a couple times where like people will have like, because somebody had posted in the comments, it was like 4 pups. I think it was Rat Runner. He put 4K for 4 pups. That's 16K. That's light. Now, do you feel like you have to have like a certain number in order to sell? Because me personally, I don't set
Like
a
a
certain
quota,
number
like you
on
trying
my
to
litters.
get like
Why?
a
Because
20
I
or
don't
30
feel
out
like,
the litter type shit.
right. You feel me? Right. So it's I feel my opinion.
No, my fault.
Huh?
Bro, I breed for me, bro.
No. What I was saying was that, do you feel like a lot of people is getting? Do you feel like the market is being like fucked up because people's trying to meet a certain margin, and it's not really meeting it? So then, when they don't meet their margin, that's when you see a lot of these dogs in pounds or in fucked up places. You know, do you feel like people gotta be more real to themselves when they
Not
come on
really. I
pricing their
feel like
pups?
a thing that might contribute to that is like, let's say, like, bro, some people they hop, or I don't say some, a lot of people they hop off in this game, bro, thinking they're gonna make, you know what I'm saying, 5, 10, 20, 30,000, all these crazy shit they hear about, right? So, like, one thing I've learned through my experience being in this game, bro, and I've never sold no dog for 30, 40,000. I'm gonna say that. It's being real. But I feel like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's just like if you hustling or something or whatever, like you gotta sell your $2,500 dogs, your 4K dogs, your 5, you know what I'm saying? Then you work your way up. You gotta work, you know what I'm saying, get your references up. And then as your quality of the litters increase, then you can up the price on it. You feel me? A lot of people quality don't match their price, bro. You feel me? And another thing that I feel like also
Absolutely.
happens
I'm
out
at,
here in this dog game is the simple fact, like, let's say I come into the game, right? I don't know shit about dog. This is my first litter ever, but I got some paper. So I do a breeding. Let's say I breed the crown. I get 4 males and 4 girls. I'm saying I keep 1 male, so I got 3 left. Feel me? I want 20 grand for each one of these males. Never sold a dog in my life, bro. Feel me? Never sold a dog in my life. I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna call. I don't know nothing about nothing. So boom, these dogs is now 6 months old. You feel me? And let's say they turned out all right, but they not nominated for his best sons. They all right though, but you can see his crown or whatever. If I give that dog away, let's say I just give it to my cousin or I give it to Playman, you feel me? He did not pay for the dog, bro. He didn't pay for the dog. So with him not paying for the dog, the value, you know what I'm saying, it's not, those dogs like that usually end up in the pound, bro. Right, if you pay 5 grand for it, if you pay 10 grand, let's be real, y'all. If you pay 10 grand for a dog, you pay 10, 15 grand for CP, you're not just gonna take that dog to the pound, bro. Feel me?
Right.
But if somebody just give you that dog,
no,
and
I'm
it's
not
like, all right, yeah, bro, fuck this dog, I don't want him no more, or whatever, my girl don't like him, them dogs usually end up to the pound. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or dogs that didn't pan out, or the dogs that was, I made this dog thinking that I was gonna hop right in head first into the stud game. Ain't nobody used him. Those
well.
dogs, in my opinion, is what would usually overpopulate the pound, such and such. You feel me?
Well, I mean, and I mean, like, as far as like, I mean, like, by that is like just like keeping it real with yourself type shit. You feel me? Because not every dog is gonna come out
Oh
milk
yeah,
is a
that's a fact.
$30,000, $20,000 dog.
That's a
Not
fact.
every fucking dog can
My
do
point
it.
of view,
You know what I'm saying? So,
my ways. Not a person, so I don't get 20 because
your phone's breaking up bad, Quan.
oh, can you hear me?
You spinning out, my boy.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's spinning on my end.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, no, I
spinning.
feel like you said, it's all, you know, the quality got to be there. You got to be realistic, bro. Let's say you might get a bait, or y'all remember bait when bait was born, his litter mate, his stuff. He was like a band, wasn't it? 1,500, wasn't it? Remember, dude had
Something
Bait's
like that,
brother,
yeah.
and that shit, they flamed his ass on Facebook, bro. This is Bait. This is the dog that shit everybody's pet.
Mm-hmm.
Dude had the real brother, bro. And that nigga, you know what I'm saying? His stuff was like 1,500 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they sold him on some
We got a couple questions.
they sold him on some you know what I'm saying, for what he was worth type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Interstate didn't produce Bait.
Yeah. There's a couple questions in the comment. Hey, your mic's muted. Wait, man. No, it says a couple questions. Homegrown Bullies 412 _ 412 says, "Can you have a whack dog that still produce fire shit?
Yeah.
If the
Hell
genotypes
yeah.
is there, hell yeah, fuck yeah." Millennium Bloodline Colorado says, "So what y'all recommend? I'm trying to place dogs that won't sell for me. Should I keep
He said,
all of
I'm
them?"
trying to place dogs
I mean,
that don't sell for him. Bro,
yeah.
get them
So
shits
like
away,
basically,
fool.
if he has some dogs, if he's
Or
trying to
cut the
place some dogs that
price.
won't
You know what
sell
I'm
for him,
saying?
should
It's
I
optional. You can do a
keep all of them?
raffle. Feel me? You can raffle them off. You know what I'm saying? You can cut the price on them.
Yeah, yeah, but that raffling shit, bro. I won't even say that, bro. Because me personally, my opinion, I feel like that raffling shit is just
Yeah,
a
no,
waste of
you
time.
can
In my opinion,
raffle them off, bro.
because it's like you raffling off a dog. Yeah, the purpose of it is good because a person might be paying $100 for a bully, but it's
What
like
you say? You say,
your
hey, Pre, what you do to
breeding
Goldie?
career is
Oh
coming to
yeah,
an end. You
Goldie
have to
mad at me
raffle off.
right now, y'all. I'm saying that's my little
Uh,
bro, bro.
we gonna keep it positive. We
I
gonna keep
love
it
Goldie
positive,
child,
y'all.
y'all.
And
He
It's
then
mad at
love.
me,
Amp
y'all,
So
right now.
take it out.
Amp Cano says, quick question. Let's say you have someone breed to your stud and they register their litter pups about 6 weeks due. Dude come back like,
Placing them
all
with
my pups died.
family,
Can I
no
get a repeat?
change.
Would you honor it?
Don't want
I
the
Yeah,
think
we
we
spoke
to the
spoke
pound.
about
Yeah,
that.
like,
We spoke about it this morning.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with pet
It
homing a
depends,
dog,
like
fool.
on that.
hold on. Let's focus on that question. I'm
It
about
just
to pin it
depends.
real
It just
quick.
depends
Pre,
on how the guy.
what you feel about this right here, Pre?
Yeah.
What?
It says you got someone who bred to your stud. They registered the litter at 6 weeks, and the guy comes back like, "Oh, my pups died. Can I get a repeat?" Would you honor that?
What was that time frame? How did they die? You got proof of the death?
We don't know that. None of that.
Oh, well, I can't do nothing for you, champ. Can't
We
do.
don't know none of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, little stuff
Uh,
like that matter though, bro. Like, how the dog died. You feel me? Proof of death.
Yeah.
Cause niggas will try to spin you just to get another credit, bro. You know that. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
exactly what I said too, bro.
mm-hmm.
Niggas will try
We
to
got
spin you
we
and
got
try
the
to get another
quarterback in
credit,
here,
bro.
man.
Yeah, my fault. I think I was in a
It's
bad
all
area
right,
ordering
bro.
this damn food.
All right, so
Yeah, no, it all depends
continue
on
on
how
with
them
what you
pups
were
died,
saying, bro.
fool.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we were just talking about just the puppy sales, right?
Right. So like,
Yeah,
yeah.
first, like I said, it's just for me, and it's just me personally, bro. I ain't never been like that, so I'm not gonna change it now. My lights don't stay on because of puppies.
Right.
So I've always bred to create that burrito, that hot sauce, that baby Glock. Like, I'm getting where I want to go. So I've always was like breeding. Okay, this one can stay. All right, this one can go to my man. This one, you know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, everybody If you want something from me, if it's my keeper, you gotta
That's
offer
the
me something
buyer's
that I
market.
don't got in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? For real, you have to offer me. Or if I really don't want it, I'm going to be fair. I don't care how big my name is, bro. If I don't want the dog, bro, give me 3,500, give me 4,000. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't saying that the dog won't produce for you, but once I've crossed over a certain tier as having a certain quality look of a dog, right? That's the goal. You can't backtrack. So you're going to keep getting those throwback dogs until you weed them out and keep improving your look of your dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's cool. It's cool to have one dope dog in your yard and 10 mediocres, but the goal is to weed out the mediocres and upgrade. It's like them little phone games they be having where your ass is shooting the little zombies and you get more money, so you upgrade the guns around you. Now you can kill more zombies. You got to keep upgrading the dogs. You have one bad bitch and 3 mediocre bitches. By next year, you're trying to have 2 bad bitches and 2 mediocre bitches and keep leveling up. And you're not going to do that by selling your product, bro. Like, some niggas is known as sellers and they make a lot of money. This is where that recognition shit come in at, bro. Because it's niggas that probably have sold more money worth of dogs than I have, but my name and my brand is bigger, and they don't like that. So it's like, okay, but you decided to go make $250,000 selling your hitters, not me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You decided to sell your resume.
Facts.
Because let's be real, at the end of the day, breeders respect breeders, killers respect killers. It's like, you might have produced that dog, but how long can you hold on to that title? You can hold on to it as a pup, but once that nigga hit a year and Play Mad bought the dog and he going crazy with it at the show,
You gonna sizzle out.
Niggas, they forget.
We don't give credit to the fucking producer no more, like, bro.
Yeah, the breeders do. Like, this is a conversation we are having.
Yeah, but the public, they gonna look at Play Mad because he own it. He's going crazy with it.
Right.
Exactly.
But
that's why I pride myself on saying, nigga, I produced hot sauce. I produced burrito. I produced burrito's mom. I produced burrito grandma. I produced burrito great grandma. That because I have to. It's not to brag for the breeders because the breeders know it. It's for the new niggas to understand that if you want to be in our circle,
you measure success.
It's important to us.
That's how you measure success. He took the steps. His head is real. Feel me?
100%.
Not a lot of people can say that, bro.
Millennium Bloodline Colorado asks, should we start up pup auctions?
I mean, I don't know, but we hey, listen, bro. I think we shouldn't commercialize exotics. I think niggas trying to commercialize exotics. Like, the exotic, the exotic is not the American bully, and I don't ever want it to be an American bully. The exotic is not the French bulldog. And it's the thing, though. This is how you know that we the shit. Because them, again, remember how I told you people cry about recognition. You also have an industry of dogs that, to me, is not a. Oh man, let me watch what I say. Let me put this in a
man, fuck that shit. I'll say it. I don't care.
Nah,
I'm from the era, like, and I'm pretty sure like 3 of us can agree with it. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you, Play Man. But 5-6 years ago, bro, there was never no auctions. There was never no, you know what I'm saying, raffle.
That's cool, and I have no problem. Yeah, I don't have no problem with people trying to be innovative because you need that. You feel me?
Right.
And I'm not going to be I'm not going to be. I'm going to be the Drake, if anybody. I'm going to be the one that when I see the new nigga come in with the talent, I'm hopping on the remix. I'm not going to be the OG like I see talking about these young niggas. Nah, that ain't me. That's really how you relevant, is by showing love to the innovation. So I'm cool with it. But that don't change my mindset of how I move. I just embrace your movement as well with mine, right? So it's like the point of this shit is making $100,000 with exotics versus making $100,000 with Frenchies is going to be a different respect, bro. It's like selling water and making $100,000 and selling cocaine making $100,000. It's a lot harder to sell regular water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, exotics is a lot harder to sell because we in an industry where everybody's competing with each other for real. Like, we can't sell dogs to regular people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Everybody who you sell a dog exotic to 9 times out of 10 gonna use that motherfucker.
Yeah, you have to. You're trying to sell a drug to another drug dealer in our industry. You know what I'm saying? And convince him why our drug is more potent, why our shit is more, you know what I'm saying? It got more power, it got better quality. To get him to buy your shit, to believe in your shit. But with Frenchies and bullies and German, they in the same boat as a German Shepherd right now. That Frenchie is the #1 dog
Yep.
in the world right now, #1 in
And
the
I
country
just seen
by
that on the
We,
news. I
statistics.
seen that shit.
So
we talked about
yeah,
it.
so
Yeah, we
and
talked
it's
about
no
that.
Yeah, I just
We
seen
touched
that.
on that yesterday.
hustle. I don't knock the hustle at all, bro. I'm not knocking the hustle. But what I am saying is, it's just our circle of conversation is different. It's like the niggas from the '90s who be like, nah, nigga, the NBA was a lot harder to play in than now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nigga, yeah, but I make money selling dogs that niggas don't want. You make money by selling dogs that the white lady down the street will buy. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't no disrespect, but I like
Yeah,
the
nah, for
challenge of the
sure.
exotic shit. I like the challenge of creating a dog that's so dope that niggas that don't
Oh
like
yeah,
it gotta shake your hand when they
that's
see you.
me.
Facts.
That's my mentality, man. Like people will sit back and depending on how you come in the game, and you know everybody knows my story, bro. But when they know, like, nah, bro, you did that. Salute to you. That's a whole different feeling because now, yeah,
That's a different feel,
now
bro.
people are giving you that the flowers, bro. Like what you worked hard for. I got a quick question from the comments though. It says
It's a,
AZ underscore quality puppy
it's
says, is it smart? Is it a smart move jumping in the game, not knowing anybody, and copying a female for 20K, then breeding to a top stud? How is it the person supposed to get the pups off for 10, 15, 20K? If they're just new in the
Hold
game.
on, say it again, bro.
read the
So
pin
Uh,
comment.
it says smart move.
He said, is it a smart move in the game, not knowing anybody, buying a 20K female and breeding to a top stud? How is a person supposed to sell pups for 10
it's
to
always
20K?
a smart move to hop
Yeah,
off
if
in
you
the
smart.
game, bro. You want to spend your money on quality, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a quality female, then you're gonna produce quality pups. If you come in with a mediocre female, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get mediocre pups. Even if you go to a fire stud. So it's never a bad idea to not hop off in the game and buy a $20,000 female. You're gonna be in a better space, bro, as opposed to somebody who come in the game with a 4K female, bro. Feel me?
And you can't really, you know what I'm saying, say, okay, well, fine, I bought this female for 20K, so you can't just limit yourself to say, all right, well, fine, yeah, you know, I got to make 20,
That's
30,
not
40K
the
out of this
goal,
nigga.
bro.
You
That's
can't do
not how
that.
you supposed to. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
But,
Hell
but
no, bro.
hey, Daquan, how do you feel about that, bro? How is a person that's asking for this amount? How's a person supposed to get that out there when they new to the game and don't know nobody?
You got to understand the difference between the
Hold
buyer's
on, let
market
let
and the
the
seller's market.
Daquan answer real quick, bro.
I mean, for real, it depends on if that 20,000 is your end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Like the dog game ain't the industry to put your last in. You might be able to put your last in dope, nigga, and be like, I'm gonna come up. The dog game ain't you don't put your last in it. So if you
Facts.
got 20 to play for and you only got 20, the smart man gonna say, I bet. Instead of spending the whole 20 on the bitch because you still need the stud fee, I'm probably gonna buy a nice $10,000 bitch. I might go breed to a producing $2,000-$3,000 male. There's a lot of nice producing
Yeah.
$2,000-$3,000 males, right? Don't get caught up on the top stud shit because a lot of the top studs not really producing. The price don't dictate the productions. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So you need to do your research on that. Then the rest of that bread, bro, you save on coming into shows, rubbing elbows with the right people. Market weight is going to cost you money to market your dog. You want the Daquan, it's going to cost you $100, but you're gonna have to get people to see it. Don't spend that whole 20. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend that whole 20 on a dog and you ain't got nothing left. I see that shit a lot where niggas have 20 and they spend 20. That shit ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's like buying a big ass crib for $1 million
Right.
and you can't pay property
Right.
taxes or pay the utilities. You got to factor in all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's not smart to jump in if you only got 20. But if you playing with a bag for real, hell yeah, go get that 20. You gonna skip the line on a lot of us if you really got that bag. You feel me? And if you really use use the knowledge of somebody, man. Don't be scared. I know people talk shit about the franchises and all that, right? To each own. But if it's somebody that you really look up to and you like his program, bro, go spend money with that nigga. He gonna talk. He gonna run his mouth like a motherfucker. You spend money with him. Make sure that's what I'm saying. You come spend your money with me, bro. Your wife gonna tell you to hang up the phone. I'm gonna tell you everything.
What?
And that's what it is. You gotta spend your money with the right people. So,
I tell anybody that, boy, you get a dog from me, boy, we like family, nigga. We tied in.
yeah, bro. Like, so if you got the bag, then hell yeah, you gonna take the fuck off. And you've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen somebody come from nothing to something
Mm-hmm.
because they had the right bag. You know what I'm saying? It's just in the real world, bro. Most people don't have $20,000 to spend on a dog, bro. A lot of people don't drive a $20,000 car. Like, and that's the thing. I still live in reality for real. Like, I really do, no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't not no hustle. And then even like I say this again, I made a contradiction.
How about that?
Because I remember 4 or 5
Let
years
me
ago
ask
when I
you
talk
this
shit
though,
about
Quan, in front of
and
everybody. How much did you pay for Buella DeVille?
Yeah. 3,500. And to be honest with you, it took me a year to pay that bitch 30 to 35.
And-
I paid. Listen, and this is how it happened too. So I orchestrated the shit. Really, how I go down. So bam, I always been a fan of the dogs. I had pit bulls, right, as a kid. I'm in Detroit. Everybody got pit bulls. But then I became a fan of the American Bully. At that time, now you're talking about a 15-year-old me, 16, 17, 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not playing with the type of money that you need to really buy some dope shit.
Hell.
So, but I'm on the internet. I'm doing my research. I'm looking at PEDs every night. I'm watching Zeb. That's why I always got love for Zeb, because I watched him religiously, shit like that. So, bam, now I run into a guy that's a solid guy, a good guy, but he was a Frenchie breeder here in Michigan, right? He wanted to get into the exotics. This is 2016, 17. This is when Bait was born, Bosacci was born, Little Mayo going crazy. Everybody's starting to transition over to oh shit, they making money over there, right?
Mm.
So now how niggas is flipping from exotics to Frenchies, you had niggas that was flipping from Frenchies to exotics at that time because that was the money move. So since I was on the internet and I'm active and he had a little bag, if you want to say, it was like we worked together great. So I'm doing my research. This is how I fell on Bosacci. I ended up hitting up Manny and like, yo, what you got for sale? Manny was selling Bosacci's grandmother, which, you know what I'm saying, Bosacci, her name was Stigmata. Stigmata produced Fairy Tale, and then Fairy Tale produced Bosacci.
Mm-hmm.
He threw the price out there. I told it to my guy. He bought the dog. We got the dog here in Michigan. All right, what we about to do with the dog? The dog was initially supposed to go to Crown Royal,
Roger,
right?
not to cut you off, Daquan.
No,
Hey, introduce yourself. Let them know where you coming from real quick, bro.
Nigga, it's Big Red Dirt, Big Oklahoma. Shout out everybody on the live right now. Real brief.
All right, so we got
What's good?
Daquan Jackson on here, man. He putting fat on our heads right now. So I know you got a question. Let him finish up real quick. We'll get right to it. All right.
Nah, I was just gonna say, if y'all can make it to Atlanta to the all women show tomorrow, the first all woman show is going down in Atlanta. Y'all pull up. I'm on the plane right now, so I'm about to slide off. I just wanted to
Okay.
put a commercial in on y'all live real quick.
Appreciate
Hey,
it.
shout out everybody on here. Daquan, what's
that's what's
good,
up.
gang?
That's what's
All
good,
right,
bro.
bro. My dog, man,
What's
tapping
good?
in
Oh,
with us,
I
man.
didn't know that was you.
All women show in Atlanta, man. Y'all heard them. Make sure y'all, if y'all in the area, make sure y'all go and support, man. Back to it, Daquan. My fault, brother.
Yeah. No, you good. I'm gonna just fast forward because I know niggas want to hear all day, but I'm saying I orchestrated a play for him to get the dog because he had the bag. I didn't have a bag to spend on no dog back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro, we talking 5-6 years ago. Hell nah, bro. I was in an apartment with my girl's daughter. Like, we just being realistic, right? So, okay, bam. We were supposed to go to Crown Royal at the time. We were getting sold overseas, and, you know, back and forth with that shit. Didn't happen. So we like, yo, let's go back to Bosacci. That's his grandson, right? Bam. I was going to get second pick off of it. We ended up having the pups, 2 males, 2 females, and we lost a female. And I wanted a female bad. My mom was always sitting on the female. He had first pick. It was taking forever to get the dog sold, to be honest, at that time. So he was like, fuck this, I'm going back to Frenchie's. He was like, yo, give me 3,500, you can get the female, first pick, right? I had 2K. I gave him the 2K. He let me take the dog. So, you know what I'm saying, I got the dog. I just started marketing the dog like crazy. That's really my thing. Buella DeVille, bro. I just market. What up, boy?
What up,
What's
Shout out
going
up,
on?
Quan? What
Introduce
up, everybody?
yourself real quick,
Detroit in
bro.
the
Let them
building,
know
man.
who you are, where you coming from, who you represent.
Yep.
Big Real, man. Iced Up Kendall. Detroit in the house.
Shout
You
out to the
feel
whole
me?
Be in the
Detroit,
building.
man.
Yeah.
All Michigan, man. We got the Quan
Yes,
letting us
Hell
have it
yeah.
real quick, bro. As soon as he get done, man, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, tap in and piggyback off what he talking about, brothers.
The
For
biggest
sure.
thing is, man, like I put that dog because I believed in the pedigree. It was. I believed in the pedigree. I had the first inbred, quote unquote, on this side of the country. My dog was born. She was born when Bosachi was only 11 months, 12 months. You know what I'm saying? So if you knew me back then, they know how hard I went with the Bosachi shit. My biggest thing was always marketing. If you knew the female, I felt like whatever male I went to, you would want the shit from the female, right? Like that's the biggest difference. It's not the studs that determine if niggas gonna buy the dog. It's the moms, because niggas already know the studs that they're dealing with when they see the breeding. You know what I'm saying? But the mom. I just went crazy with the mom, bro. And I ain't gonna, like I said, man, I started having motion. I'm going crazy. By the time I looked up, 6 months go by. Luckily, he was a solid nigga, and I always respect him. He wasn't never on my line blowing me up when he could have been. Then I look up, I paid some money. I sent him the $1,500. Actually, I paid $4,000. He wanted $35. I gave him an extra $5 just for, basically, nigga being a real nigga, not going crazy. With my money, yeah, he didn't. So he's a solid nigga. I gave him another $2. And that's what I started with. And every dog that I have, no matter good or bad, because, when you breed these dogs, you don't get some ugly dogs, you don't get some pretty dogs, whatever you get. I just stuck with that shit because it was like, nigga, my pride was on the line. Luckily, I was mentored by prideful OGs. I was mentored by prideful OGs who, like, yo, you ain't shit, nigga, if you buying dogs. Now it's different. You know what I'm saying? People encourage you to buy the dogs. And I get both sides of it. But I'm just talking about me. It's just like how I was raised. So even when I wanted to get rid of that blood to get some other shit, my pride was like, you're basically starting over if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Not to cut you off, but just to throw that insight in there with what you're talking about as well. A lot of people this week have been talking about marking that blood that you chose to start with. You know what I'm saying? I said a lot of people.
I couldn't hear you play that. What you saying?
From Monday to now, a lot of people have been really mentioning the fact that whatever blood you started with working.
Yeah, whatever blood you
Right.
start with, to work with that blood. I mean, listen,
Yeah,
I can say, and it's a true story, bro. The first time I met Quan, and I know what bitch he's talking about too, because I seen Quan. We was in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Yeah, we was in Atlanta. Yeah.
And Quan, this was when Tiny Toon was out.
The blue try that didn't. Yeah. I remember all that shit. Yep.
Yes, sir. Tiny Toon. A lot of people don't know who that
he
dog
was. The hardest puppy I ever seen in my life, bro.
What? Off of fucking what was his name? He was off
of Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy blood. TKO and them over in Puerto Rico.
Yes,
HQ.
sir. And that was the first time I seen. Like, that was the first time I met Quan. First time I seen Quan, and I seen Quan had his bitch. So to see where Quan is at right now, like, I give that nigga mad fucking respect.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like from one breeder to another breeder. It's like you see where somebody started and then to where they're at right now. You know, it's like that feeling is different. It was like when I seen like, some of y'all don't even know, but Nate, which is Drip Seville, that's my dog. That's my homie. You feel me? Like, when we was in the Carolinas and whatever, and like, to me, it's like it feels different. I told him that it feels different. It's like, being on the other side of that table. You feel me? Like, because before, when we was coming up and whatever, it's like you're always on the other side of the table taking videos, taking pictures of these dogs.
Fact.
And it's like now we on the other side to where people is actually taking pictures and videos of our dogs.
That shit crazy, ain't it?
That shit, that the feeling is so different. You can't even really explain it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I mean, like,
that's a fact, bro.
Hey, Quan, what you like 3 or 4 generations down now?
Hot sauce is my 5th. Burrito was my 4th.
5th?
Yeah.
Fire.
So, and I'm about to drop Burrito grandkid, so that'll be my 6th.
I gotta say though, man, the way that when I came in, Daquan is definitely one of the originals from when I started 3 years ago, man. And he was one of the first major platforms to share one of my reels on the Bully Avenue story when Big Bam was jumping up and grabbing the
Yeah.
chicken out of the hand. Straight up, dog. So,
Yeah.
like, I've been
I
tuned in
remember
with
that
blood,
shit too.
being able to meet him at shows and he's judging our dogs and shit. Like, that shit means something, bro. Like, you done came along. I definitely took my hat
It's
to
real,
you
bro.
as
I
well,
appreciate
bro.
that shit, bro.
But real quick before you sign out,
Appreciate
bro,
that shit, bro.
what is
Yeah.
something that you what is a piece of motivation or just a strong statement that you have for the upcoming breeders in this dog game?
It only take 1 year to change your whole life in the dog game. It only take a year to change your whole positioning in the dog game. You just got to stay down, because regardless, all these years we talking about, I'll be realistic, bro. I'm always real, bro. All the years that I'm talking about, Daquan wasn't relevant as a breeder for all those years.
Thanks.
Yeah, Daquan himself I was popular. I mean, I'm popular for media,
Right.
and I was hosting shows, and I've thrown some of the biggest shows, and I've been overseas. Just the motion made me popular, right? The whole time I was breeding, niggas wasn't respecting my program, though. A lot
That's
of
a
niggas
fact.
didn't like my dogs, but they would say they like them because they wanted me to promote
Yeah.
their dogs. I knew what it was. You know what I'm
No, that's
saying?
a fact.
So when it's really all said and done, all the generations that I put in, only the last 2 years have gotten the notoriety and the respect that it's getting now, right? So let's just be real. So that means I literally went from no year with niggas wanting about me as a dog breeder at all to I'm literally one of the most breeders. I done got the #1 in Michigan. I got awarded for #1 producer in Midwest, and my dog is being used. He did 4 breedings this week, and I ain't gonna act like it's 4 breedings every week, you know, it up and down, but he had a good week this week. It's like, if you stay down, bro, that 1 or 2 years, bro, can change your shit. You just gotta stay solid. And I'm not talking about solid as if everybody got to be
Right.
your homie. You got to be friends with everybody. I'm talking about just staying solid to what you like, staying solid to your decisions, and not wavering based on what niggas say and what they do. Because if I'd have did that, I would have sold Buella. If I would have listened to everybody else, I would have sold all that shit. Because they would tell me, oh, she too long, she ugly, she
Yeah.
brindle, her feet fucked up, her underbite. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
Hey,
I see the same
real
shit you
quick,
see,
we
nigga.
got a question from Book or not Book, but Postman_exotics. He says, question for Daquan. Going into your 6th gen, it's almost time to go back out the yard. What studs you looking at?
I already did too, bro. Shout out to again. So when I produced, so Burrito was bred back to his mom. So if you don't know, Hot Sauce and Burrito have the same mom, right? I've heard breeders say breeding back to the mom is a no-no. That's another thing. That's their experience. That's their perspective. Again, I do what the fuck I want, and I'm gonna always do what I want. That's what I'm saying. I've heard big breeders say you don't never take a stud back to the mom. I took a stud back to the mom and got Hot Sauce. I just got a $50,000 offer from him yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That it's light, but it's some good money. I told you I live in reality. So that dog was produced off of what I wanted to do. Now he also had 2 littermate sisters. I bred one of them back to Burrito yesterday. So we're gonna see how crazy that looked. That might be too overdone, but fuck it. But I outcrossed with the other one, and I confirmed her with payroll. So I'm always open to breed to other dogs. The goal is to just keep your blood in the mix.
Right.
So even when I outcross, my rule now is if I outcross, you're going to a Burrito daughter, a Hot Sauce daughter. My name is going to stay in that pedigree. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where I'm at. But I don't have no problem with breeding to a dog that I like. That's the goal, bro. Because niggas, at the end of the day, it's about the production. You got to they want to see how smart your plans is and your moves are. They don't give a fuck
I feel
about.
like that's one thing that I really go through. Like, I got a whole bunch of people that are watching. Like, what are you about to do next? Like, how are you going to continue to strengthen the blood? Like, they're interested. They like the way they like the bloods that are working. They like the direction that is going. They like the results that they've seen. You know what I'm saying? And now they're just like, what you got up your sleeve now? Because they know I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Right.
something that I think a lot of people.
Nah, that's right. And one more thing too. Woman, could you ask a good question about leaving stuff with the new breeders? New breeders don't get discouraged with ugly litters. That don't get discouraged with ugly litters. I don't care who you breed to. I'm not giving you a sales tactic, bro. I'm saying this for a reason. If you breed to a certain dog and you breed to a dog that's in front of you, you breed the burrito and you just happen to not get elbows, you just happen to not get head, you didn't get a tail, right? The started with the female, if she was lacking all of that and you bred the burrito or any dog that you wanted to breed to, the puppies are going to be an upgrade from that bitch regardless because you added the traits to the
Exactly.
gene pool that you told me you wanted. So take those dogs. You might not be able to go to the show with that dog. You might not be able to put it on the table, but hold that dog, feed that dog, and breed that dog, bro.
Because you can still produce it even though you know it.
Because my ugliest dog produced my craziest dogs, and that's a fact. But the pedigree was right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
That genotype was there.
Yeah, the pedigree was on point. So that's a big thing too. Don't get discouraged by just the look of a dog. If you know you bred it a certain way, believe in what you bred.
I need moving on. I need to take that. I needed to hear that this morning because I got a female downstairs, bro. That code looks like some Playmaster so bad. I'm not bullshit, bro. But the way that I bred her, like both her parents is micro. She comes from the Fort Knox bloodline. Shout out to Touch Money Road. Touch Money Road is like, bro, just stay down on it. I promise it's gonna pop. And I'm so.
And look, and that'll be the bitch that'll produce you some fire.
But that's the thing that you gotta know that you gotta know the blood and the history behind that.
I think I might. Daquan just confirmed I should keep her. Straight up, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I promise you, bro. It's about what's in that bitch, bro. If you take two dogs together with bone and produce a bitch with no bone, you breed that bitch back to a dog with bone. Don't be surprised if she throw you a whole boned up litter. Nigga, it was in her to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta pull that.
You gotta pull that shit out.
I think I'm gonna just take her to Indiana Bones, man, and we gonna rock, man, because the way that he's bred up and she's bred up, there ain't no way that I can't come with something.
Bro, you'll be surprised, bro. So you'll see dogs with no spread, no elbow. I mean, let's be real, bro. Look at Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil don't have no crazy elbows or no crazy spread. He threw Tri-State with crazy spread, little legs. You know what I'm saying?
I got another
in that dog.
For you real quick. Daquan comes from Island Boy Bullies _Mo. He says, now with that being said, does those ugly dogs that produce a fire dog, do they also produce the ugly look they wearing?
Absolutely. But the goal is to weed shit out, bro. I'm going to be honest. I'm telling you, bro, don't take what I say and change your life. I just live by my own rules, okay? I don't give a fuck about a consistent litter is a great selling point, right? But I ask anybody on here, bro, would you rather produce a consistent litter or produce the next crown? Just him. The other puppies, people don't even talk about. But you produce a dog that makes you 500,000
consistency.
You asking?
That's cool. That's fine. Who else?
Me, I'd have to go with the consistency. Reason why?
I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be a lot of us on this live talking about consistent shit, and we're gonna always be talking about crown being the number one dog.
But I'm gonna say
I'm looking at it.
The reason why I say the consistency is because of I think back to when, you know what I'm saying, niggas first got in the game type shit. Like even back then, bro, like what top tier dogs from back then did you ever see the litter mates of?
Exactly.
None.
Exactly. I'm trying to.
Hey, but listen,
I want to see me. I was always like, man, I want
multiple hitters.
Listen though, but that didn't stop
it didn't.
Being the top dog.
It didn't. No, it didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Name one dog right now that's a top dog that everybody know they litter mates. That's consistent. Exactly. That shit don't matter. I need to stand out dog. I gotta produce the stand out dog.
He got 3 sisters that's fire. He got a couple brothers that was hard.
That's what's up, bro. You might be the first.
I say this, honestly, where the game is going, is what we all were taught. Like, we don't want to just produce one hitter out the litter. We want multiple. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come back to what you were saying.
But what I'm saying, if you produce multiple hitters,
we work in that bloodline to where them are going to be the results, no matter what dog here in the future, no matter what dog that comes off of this yard, the litter mates, it's going to be at least half. I'm trying to get it 75%, but I know for sure it's gonna be half all hitters. Like you got nothing to...
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna be real. In reality, that comes from our brain because we think logically. We think it logically. And Playmate, you a smart dude. Nick, you a smart dude. Real, you a smart dude. So logically, yeah. But how can we say that when on the flip side we be wanting to have the hardest dog in the building? How can we have the hardest dog in the building if all of them look like Burrito? If everything looked like Burrito in the building, everything looked like KB in the building, how the fuck is gonna stand out?
That's what I said. I'll take that crown, man. Give me
No,
that
I'm talking about
one,
the same dog. Let's just say
one hitter,
the same exact dog.
and he gonna produce
At
that
this
consistent.
point right now, bro, I want to shut Burrito down, bro, because I'm seeing, though, I'll post 3 puppies today that I got from customers today. I never seen them until yesterday. They from 3 different litters from 3 different states, and they all look the same. I'm like, God, nigga,
Seen that shit.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna outproduce myself by the time I'm done with this.
But let me ask you this, Daquan. Is that a goal? Is that a goal for a stud owner to outproduce yourself? I look
absolutely.
At that.
That should be your goal every.
Listen, that's why. Listen, do you understand how? So listen, bro. I get people people got different opinions. I have people tell me to my face, Daquan, I like hot sauce better than burrito. That's cool. I love burrito. Burrito was my guy. You feel what I'm saying? But to hear you say that, just let me know he did his job. So that should make you want to go to burrito more to know that, damn, that nigga can throw a mail that can generate me some income, generate me some looks, generate me you know what I'm saying? That's the goal, because at the end of the day, that's all it's about. When they go back to them breeder conversations, when we all chilling, when we all go eat out after a show, we only gonna talk about dogs that produce. We ain't gonna talk about who was the best looking dog of 2023. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I need that hitter, bro. Every time. Nigga Trap said, give me the hitter. Trap a smart nigga at the end of the day, bro. I know Trap a smart nigga. Because he thinking how I think, bro. Give me that hitter, bro. I need the hitter. The goal is to weed that shit out. And, okay, Ben, you the one. And if I can keep coming with a hitter, name somebody that keep coming with a hitter every. I don't want to say no names because niggas gonna take it wrong. But some niggas been pushing the same dog for 3 or 4 years, the same stud, and you ain't never seen shit part of some shit that they produce. Being real. Let's be real. I don't want to keep coming to the show. Listen, in 2026, I'm not gonna have a video at the show.
Sons. He's in the crib.
I'm gonna have his. I already got hot sauce at the show. That nigga only 10 months. Burrito came out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, bro. The goal is to keep going.
That I outproduced Indiana Bones with his son. Indiana at the crib. I'll bring him out time to time because he made it happen. But man, what? I'm pushing the production.
The goal is to produce that one dog that can become your mascot. When you get that mascot dog, you go crazy.
Hey,
Burrito's gonna forever be my Miyagi.
We can link up, dog, because I'm sick. I ain't even seen them boys yet.
Oh, bro, you already know. And shout out to Real. My boy Real was the last person to Harlem Night before he passed away. So he got the last Harlem Night litter over there, and this shit looking hard as hell.
Yes, sir.
I just see you. I see you having a video with Ice Rezo, bro.
Daydream.
Good looking, man.
Daydream.
I got some Harlem Night grandbabies over here too, man.
I gotta pull up on you. Huh?
Yeah.
I was reading the comments. He said name when you was like name another stud, like, you know, like basically who's bringing their productions out and not the stud. And Daydream said Fred.
Oh, that's a lot. That's way. I go to shows everywhere. It's just what I'm saying. Oh, I mean, that's on y'all. I ain't saying no name, but I'm saying it's more than one person. It's more than 10 people. I go to shows everywhere every year. And I'll run into the same people year after year with the same stuff. He's just getting older and older and older. That's cool. But in my mind, I'm like, yo, what you know what I'm saying? What he doing?
No shade.
That's
no
what I'm
shade to what I was saying. But
I'm just being
them
honest. I'm talking about for me.
Hey, iced up Kennels, bro. Hey, let him know where you coming from real quick. I'm about to rotate the live and add Trap because he wants to talk about the hitter.
Detroit,
for sure.
Man. Go check out the page, you feel me? Iced Up Kennels.
Appreciate you jumping on here.
My boy.
Hey, I appreciate you tapping in, joining the Bullet Breakfast.
I get with y'all, boys.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Special guest, we got Quan on this bitch holding it down with us, you feel me?
No, bro, we just have
now,
dog talk, man.
That's a
Nah,
fact
we
though. Like I
appreciate
always
that.
wonder, like, cause I know my time is coming where we about to run this stud. I'm looking for. I'm doing in-house too though. I'm not gonna be just the stud owner that it was all out-house. Like I'm running in-house as well, but I have to make sure that I'm bringing the productions out because they want to see how that dog producing, and if he producing how we feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta let them know it's real. Like, nah, this is the son, this is the daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the goal is to have a. I'm not, and this again. I want Burrito to be working at 3 or 4 years old. That's a blessing. I'm not knocking that. Hell yeah, Bape's still getting used and he's 6. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. But you know they have multiple Bape offspring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just want to have multiple Burritos sit. I want to have options, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop another son today. I ain't posted him probably I ain't probably posted him since he was 6 weeks. I'm gonna post another male, and I did a photo shoot with 3 other burritos. And like I got like 6 burrito sons at my house alone off different breedings. That's just at my crib, just eating, getting fat. You know what I'm saying? That I'm trying to see
Pop out.
who gonna be the next one. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna be the next one up? I'm not saying they perfect. I'm not saying they, but I'm just talking about the once you really get a stud rolling and people believe in the program, that's one thing that I am noticing now. Let's be real. You know, people coming outside and they don't bring the studs outside, right? But most of these people have they did at one point, and you just believe in what they do now. Like a lot of people believe in what Manny and them do at this point. Manny was bringing Boosie out and all that shit. So now you got the beef and the panics and their niggas just believe in his program at this point. They don't care about seeing the dog. Just send me the semen that's gonna put me on.
Right.
That's a goal of mine too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What's gonna feel better than sitting home on a Saturday, not having to pack up and travel, nigga? You
okay.
still sending out semen. That's a goal.
I ain't gonna lie though. I don't think I'm gonna let it stop no motion, but I can't wait for that, bro. I can't wait.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, people just
trying
believe
to
in your
pull
dog
up.
so much they don't
People
even care
pulling
about
up.
seeing a video.
It's non-stop. People
like, you know
sliding. I need that. I can't wait.
They don't even care about the pedigree. They just like send me the box, send me something, cause they believe whatever you send gonna be something.
Yeah.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was at a point. I don't know if y'all niggas realize, bro. It was at a point where niggas, bro. I swear, this is a true story, bro. This is a true story. When I bred the Bape, niggas don't know. When I did breed Buella DeVille the Bape, I didn't know I was breeding to Bape until the box came.
Damn.
I'm being honest. Because Bape at the time was so busy.
What?
They had to pick and choose who they was gonna get a semen to.
Yep.
It was like you got 5 people. I only can split it 3 ways. Who I fuck with the most? You feel me?
Exactly what it was back
So
then.
at the
That's
time,
exactly
people don't know it. I was gonna breed the Purple Haze. I already had like settled in my mind. Purple Haze would do for me. You know what I'm saying? I seen him in person. I liked him. He had the elbows. Like that. The look I got with Burrito now, people don't realize that was the look that I always wanted, bro. I always wanted Hayes, Little Mayo. Like I got the dog that I've been shooting to produce. You feel me?
Bro.
So, and then in my mind, I'm like, yo, but you know, that nigga acting like whatever comes from that house, man, that shit gonna work, man. And it stay going crazy, bro. As long as they send you a box, nigga, it's gonna be good. And niggas really was like that, bro. They didn't know who. At some point, you might not know who you was gonna get because they may say, yo, I couldn't send you Bape today, but I can send you Hayes. I can send you Little Mayo. You know what I'm saying? Most people at the time was good with it. They didn't give a shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people. It's a lot of people from back then. If you ask, they went to certain dogs from the interstate that wasn't even the plan to do it. Like, if I'm not mistaken, KC wasn't even trying to go to Bape at the time. He was trying to go to somebody else and ended up getting Bape. And that's how he got paid.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was real. Niggas just wanted something from that camp so bad. They just believed in whatever semen that they sent, it was going to work.
I got you. I got you on FaceTime, Trap. I don't know what's wrong with the live, but we know that you wanted to say something. What was you talking about the hitters?
But hey, that howl is dope, CNC.
Hold on, y'all. Listen
I can't hear him. What
real
he say?
quick. Listen up real quick.
His shit paused.
Me personally, like, it's too crazy.
Damn, I can't hear him, bro.
A high power stud, and your litter mates is crazier than your male, how you gonna breed that female?
So you saying if the litter mates are crazier than your male, how you gonna breed?
Or even if they just, you said if it's all consistent and they all on one level, they all crazy, super crazy, how you gonna breed the females?
Would I breed the females?
Like,
Hey, you
Man,
can't bring him into the
I don't
live.
know why it won't let him get on the line. He been trying to. All right,
I'm gonna jump off and see
hold
if
on.
we can bring him in.
Try to join now, real quick, Trey. Hold on. With it, bro, been trying to get on, man. I know that was annoying, but I was just trying to. I know he got a point. He's saying if everything go crazy, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Bring it all the way together.
Yeah, no,
He
it's
said start the live over.
no, it's we gotta start. It's showing 2 people in the box.
Let me see. We had a couple questions. Bro said, he said, I like the Quan's perspective. Do what you want and adjust based off the result. I own Throne's littermate sister. I could have ran her to Crown to try and produce a Throne, but I went my route, Lemonhead. Do you think it'll work? I'm not too familiar with who Lemonhead is, bro, but I know for a fact I've seen Crown, but Throne. And if she looks anything like that, bro, whatever powerful studs you run toward, just make sure you do a complete compare and contrast. And there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. All right, let's jump in now. He said, got to kick everybody off and add everybody back. I ain't never had that issue. Jump off real quick, Unique. Let me see if that works. All right, man. Let me refresh, man. All right, let's get it. Where's the Quan at? I sent it to everybody. What do you mean by complete compare and contrast? So meaning like whatever you feel like your female lacked, you want to make sure the male brings. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel like that male is lacking, you want to make sure that your female has that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they joining up or Unique. All right, y'all, check it out, man. We gonna leave it at that, man. I know Friday a lot of people are at work, man. Again, dog family, man. It's hell of a blessing to be able to come on here and chop it up with y'all, and y'all be in tune. Y'all are active. Y'all interact with what's going on, man. Like I said, man, we couldn't ask for nothing even greater, man, because we
I
are trying
do
to
want
get
to
better.
I do want to feed off of that real quick. I do want to say I appreciate everybody that's been fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas really do. Like we do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's not too much. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge being given out nowadays, and you know like if we can help out as best as we can, you know we definitely
Yeah,
gonna do it. You know, especially like bringing in certain people that a lot of people might not be able to engage with.
yeah.
You know, like so like whoever we do decide to bring on or whatever the case is, like use it as an opportunity to ask different questions because not everyone's answer is going to be the same.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you might learn
So
something new
so
from
many different
somebody.
perspectives.
Exactly.
So many different perspectives, man. And there's no way that you're not gonna learn nothing from this show, man. So make sure y'all let them know where to come and get that played at. You know what I'm saying? The Bully Breakfast Podcast, man, it's going down. It's powered by the Wolf Pit. Unique, let them know where to find you at, man. Let them know what's going on.
Hey man, you already know it's Unique Bully straight out of Florida. You know, home of capital punishment. If y'all don't know, Jersey Devils coldest sun right now. 2K to play. We got a few spots left.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Like we gonna run this
Yes,
bitch up.
Sir. And it's me, man. It's Bam with Play Mad Kennels, home of that boy Indiana Bones, man. Crazy Bone, most craziest son, man. Like, I got to give it to him. Crazy Bone clone, man. Straight up, man. If y'all are looking for that
Yes.
high leg pressure, complete, ready to eat, y'all got to come here, man. He's at 2K, 5 o'clock in, man. Anybody that's going to get active at shows, man, again, we appreciate y'all support, man, in the dog game. And make sure that you tune in to the Bully Breakfast Club Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., man. This is where we eat at.
Whatever questions y'all got, write them down. Cause get what, we finna touch them on Monday. Y'all have a good weekend.
Straight up. Have a blessed weekend, y'all. Let's eat.